Comes in 44 and 98. 36 and a half games out in the West. Ruiz, the right fielder, bats ninth.
And it is Jon Gray going here this afternoon, which is back again to the middle of May when he made the change and got rid of his sweeper. So it's slider, four seams on the corners. It's going to be Josh Smith and Nathaniel Lowe with Corey Seager and Marcus Semien.
Go. His first pitch right in there for a strike to Tony Kemp. Veteran leadoff man, and he's quickly in a hole, 0-2. Today would make it a winning streak, which they haven't had in quite some time, since mid-August. Make a huge difference, though, heading to Toronto. If they could make it 2 in a row. It is 8. Kemp hits this ball down the line, but foul.
This one a little bit almost looked like he hit that with one hand on the bat. Plenty of
8th big league season. And he takes strike 3 call.
Bounce back there from Jon Gray after the near home run. He comes back with the four-seam fastball. It's 97 miles.
He's second baseman. He has been a steady force in their lineup, especially in the second, as he did to Kemp. And teases him off the plate with a fastball there at 90. The right-hander has the pitch, delivers just off the plate, and it's now a 2-2 offering. And that is just a little bit off the plate.
And I got to tell you, pitches more often than not getting called strikes.
Ground ball shortstop. Easy play for Seager. Both hitters 0-2. But then they did make him work a little bit to get the strike out of Kemp. And he'll take strike 1. Kemp, Noda, Seth Brown, Lawrence Butler. Things for this Rangers staff. The 1-2 pitch fouled away.
Yeah, of course we saw, you mentioned it, you did this past offseason.
This one into center field and drops.
Now that ball had some movement to it, and usually with the left-handed bat, you're thinking maybe he's going to.
And he'll take a little bit in. Ball 1. Strike 1 on Brown. Here's the 2-1. Fastball's got some pop on it today, but a little bit tight. Ball. Ground ball, second base. Semien has plenty of time.
In the mix as well.
First pitch swinging. Semien hits it down the line. If that's fair, it's gone! First pitch of the game, and Semien puts the Rangers. All right, a hot start. And he'll take a strike. It's quickly 0-2. And bounces this one sharply up the middle. My feeling has always been if they touch it, I'll put them in there. Especially if they were
pitch. It's got some movement to it. It is live, but this one just takes off on Medina and catches.
That's great.
Kind of want to see if he does that for everybody, right? Somebody in the shoulder, is he going to point?
And he'll take a little bit in. 2 balls, no strikes. Fourth. Medina is 2-0. There's a breaking ball. Strike 1 to Garver. Sitting on for 18. 500 average with a lot of power. Here, the 2-2. And that is lined over third, base hit and held corner. He'll be in there easily.
And he does it on a slider here against Medina. Again, this is one of his better pitches, but.
Well, that works out now in a pretty serendipitous way. And he takes one right on the corner for a strike. Infield in the 1-1 pitch. That was pretty well struck. Butler going back and over the wall. Grossman
unable to make the adjustment. Unable to reach back. And
got Emerson out there, and that looked like a 440 average. And he lines it to left. Coming on quickly and into.
Very good defensive outfielder. You also see him in the infield. That's a great.
The hands of Jonah Heim. And he fouls one away. Strike 1. Years ago now from Oakland. And that's taken high. 1-1. 1-1 pitch, and that is high. 2-1. And I thought maybe there was a game. There's a bouncer down to first. Noda goes to the bag.
For the inning here for Marcus Semien, 23rd home run of the season. That's the other part of it. When things aren't going well, you want to step in and You want to be the guy that everybody can rally behind and maybe think for the bullpen.
Well, there's a strikeout of Diaz to get us going here in the one gone, and Lawrence.
You feel like you're in the zone and it's costing you, and teams are just all of a sudden have gotten comfortable against the entire staff and counts that should be to your advantage.
High chopper gets to second base. Semien throws out.
Lost to the ace.
Is that right?
Yep. Back on April 20.
A 1-2. And there's a strikeout of Smith. So Gray strikes out a couple. 2-2. Yeah, this one is out over third, but foul. Foul ball. You just start getting a bad feeling. And if you're Medina, Carter takes a strike here. That's the curveball in his debut. And he bounces this back to the mound. Medina will go to second. They get the one out there.
Will, and they're not all hits, but a lot of them are. And how about the batting average when he does?
2-2. And that ball's lined. Wall that's off the base of the fence. Since that home run. And it's a ball and a strike now. That one gets away. Semien races over to third. A wild. The 2-1 pitch, and that's lifted out to left field. Backpedaling, and he found his spot. So far this afternoon, the Rangers on top 3-0.
And he's got 26 strikeouts on that slider.
This ball hit, and that one is gone. That was the curve. Laces it into the seats. His third home run of the year. It's 3-1. Well, first pitch swinging, and Ruiz bounces it to third. Good play by. He struck out looking in the first inning, and he takes strike one. He lifts this out to center field. Good. Yesterday's game, we were scoreless in that thing, and little pitchers duel. 2-2.
Yeah, it was good to see. Now important for the Rangers. You can hit home runs here. It's not a automatic pitcher's ballpark duel. It plays really fair.
Foul ball by Geloff. Yeah, this year it's pretty fair. The 3-2 pitch, that is just up, and Geloff takes the walk. And Gray misses off the plate. 1-1.
So we just saw himself in the big leagues. And you can see him leading all rookies with the 374 on base.
Here's his 3-2. Runner goes again, and that is outside. Back-to-back 2-out walks here. And in this case, a couple of walks here for Gray, who had been on the attack of the first two. He's off the plate to Seth Brown now. The 2-1 pitch, and that one is lined down the right field, and that's a fair ball into the corner.
And John Gray getting ahead, right? We saw the 2 walks. We saw Brown in a good hitters count, warming up in that Ranger bullpen. It's a tough way to pitch, even against a team that is struggling like the A's.
And he'll go after the first pitch. Lofts it high in the air, but foul.
You know that Dane Dunning is pitching that first game in Toronto.
That's outside.
I think the one thing we
swinging last time, and this time Diaz flips it out and drops in. It ties the game. Now he third inning. Oakland still batting. They've done some damage. Not great. They're a left-handed hitter. He'll swing and miss at strike one. Takes the move, the 1-strike pitch, and this one on the ground. Third base, and here comes Brown into second base.
And it looked like it was off the end of the bat. Josh Smith was there, and he's such a great defender
for Oakland. And he'll swing right through strike one. And Heaney's 1-strike pitch, that's in, and it got Smith. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Soderstrom, and the inning is done.
All right, we go to the bottom of the third inning. The Rangers trailing the A's by 1, and time now for a Coors Light.
So it'll be Garver now, and a big bender misses just up for ball 1. Garver to Grossman, ball 1.
So nearly a month. And today's the 10th, and we're talking about the 14th.